Yes.
Hi, I'm Doug's wife.
Okay, Doug's wife.
Can I get in?
Of course, yeah.
Thank you.
Of course.
How you doing today?
I'm doing wonderful. How are you?
Really good. Considering we were in an Uber yesterday for 3.5 hours.
Ooh, fun. I'm guessing because the protests caused
Yes.
traffic in this area.
And we finally sat, and he was so good.
Yeah.
He would weave in and out, but was 3.5 hours.
Oh, yeah.
And we finally said, if you can come down to Monroe, we'll get out of the car and walk the 6 blocks with our luggage.
Yeah. Oh, gosh. Yeah.
Oh, but by that time, Monroe was open.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The whole way. Yeah. Okay.
So we protested in the car.
That's fine.
Yeah. With the Uber driver.
That's great.
I said, this is us.
Okay. I was gonna say, if you want to leave him here, we could go now.
No. He's got the really good credit card.
Okay. Oh, that's important.
Yeah. And he just retired, and then I just retired.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
It's open. You just gotta push the button, and it's open. There you go. Oh, it's all right. I know this car looks like the one that does it on its own. Everybody thinks it does.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, luckily we were in a electric car,
That's fine.
a Prius,
Mm-hmm.
so we could have gone for 50 more hours.
Potentially.
And I said, "You're coming to our house for Thanksgiving now that we know you."
Yeah, because 3 hours. I mean, that's an experience.
Well, yeah.
That's great.
Yeah. How long have you been Ubering and lifting?
Ooh, great question. I started in 2018. I took the pandemic off, so 2020 to 2023.
Okay. Yeah.
And then I started again in 2020.
Okay. Did you grow up here?
No, I grew up in the Bay Area. So San Francisco, wine country.
He's got 2 brothers that we just saw who live in California.
Okay.
And then we went to our niece's wedding that was in Santa Barbara. I had never been there before.
Oh, yes, beautiful. Yeah.
It was really nice. But I thought the beaches would have been nicer. They're just really, it's really a boating,
yes. Yeah, it's not a hangout on the soft cement.
No.
No, yeah. You go further south is where those nice hangout beaches are.
Yeah. So we're finally going home.
Where's home?
Another wet. We used to live here in the suburbs.
Okay.
But right before COVID, we moved permanently to Florida.
Okay, good for you.
All right.
We got everything?
We're ready.
Yep.
Oh, thank you,
double
John.
checked the bags.
Sure.
How you doing today?
I'm doing very well.
Excellent.
I'm good. Hopefully we don't get a 3-hour ride. I mean, as much as I would like to hang out with you all for 3 hours.
Well, wait. If it's 3, then you're invited also to
Hey,
Thanksgiving.
listen, I'm 100% here for a road trip. If you just want to drive it's an 8-hour drive.
Well, I'd probably
You're good for it.
put you in the back seat because I love to drive.
So do I. That's actually, yeah.
That's why you do it, right?
Exactly. Honestly, yeah. Like, this doesn't even feel like work to me.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Look, it's amazing. We haven't lived in the Chicago area for 6 years, and even it just is amazing, the traffic downtown. It's bad
We live
everywhere.
it. Yeah.
But it's just amazing how many cars and
He's
people.
from the Bay Area.
Yeah.
Grew up in
Yeah.
wine country.
Yeah, wine country.
Yeah.
I lived in LA for my 20s, so this is traffic's not even
Yeah, so this isn't a
No,
big deal.
this is nothing. This is nothing compared to LA and New York.
Oh yeah. And I drove from here to New York in spring. I took my daughter. And just to see this, because I drove out there and I was like, oh yeah, this is completely different.
Yeah.
All the cities is twice as dense, and the pedestrians
Oh,
have a death wish in New York.
yes.
I've never experienced it. They just go. They just go across the street, and if you hit them, they're like, it's a payday.
I see.
They want you to hit them. They want it. It's great. I've never experienced that.
So, my driving, he'll fly somewhere, and I drive by myself from Chicago to south of Fort Myers, Florida.
Oh, that's fun. Yeah, okay.
So I'll do 15 hours
Yeah. Oh, that's great.
straight. I know he can't handle it, and But yeah, for 20 years I did that back and forth.
Yeah.
But
it's only a 15-hour drive.
no. And then I have to spend the night.
Sure.
So if Chattanooga, the bridge over Chattanooga gets an accident, then you're spending the night in the west side of Atlanta.
I gotcha. Okay.
But if you can clear Chattanooga,
Okay.
see,
Good to know. I had no idea.
Yeah.
When I go,
if you can clear Chattanooga, you can then get through Atlanta and stop at like Madison, just south of Atlanta. But you cannot do. Then you've got another 9-hour drive.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, because I think I drove from here to Atlanta,
Okay.
and that was like a day trip.
Yes.
And it's nice, and then but so then if you add, it's essentially doubling that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because
But then you wake up later the next morning to let that Atlanta traffic go through.
Smart. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's great. I drove here from California.
Wow.
Oh, you did.
36 hours. 36 hours
How-
drive.
But you stopped.
One time.
Yeah.
That was a lot younger.
Oh,
Yeah, sure.
just last year.
Yeah, in my 20s when I first did it. When I first did it, it was as fast as I could go. But then I've done it 3 times now. I did it out here and then back there and then back here again. And if I move back, I'll probably drive it too.
Yeah.
A whole lot of nothing, but it's nice. I like it. It's just a nice long stretch trip. And it's not like I'm like, scared of flying. I love flying as well. I love going on a plane, but I'm just like, I grew up fixing up old muscle cars.
Yeah.
So if I'm in a car that's working, that's a good day.
Yeah, right.
That's a great
Exactly.
day.
I'm
So-
not allowed to go to the Meacham auto auctions.
Whoa, no.
Oh no, he won't let me. I've got another guy friend that the two of us are not allowed to go. His wife and my husband.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
No space
No,
for
it's
it.
not happening. There's too many projects.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was in LA, muscle cars.
Oh.
They don't rust. They
Yeah.
don't rust. They're
No.
all over the place. I've had every type of classic car.
What's been your favorite
Yeah.
one?
Oh gosh! So one of my favorites, I had a '68 AMC Javelin 443,
Wow.
big bad orange, so it's two-tone black and orange. Beautiful. I
That
love that car.
Javelin.
The Javelin,
Oh my
so
gosh.
rare, right? And it was I had
Orange.
to get parts refabricated for it because
Really?
they stopped making them.
Don't make it
So
up.
and then after a while, I was like, this thing is just breaking down, and because I worked in on-site tech, so I was driving all over LA, so I needed a car that could be reliable, that I could
Right.
go back and forth, and it was just after a while, it was just like, no, the engine, it just needed a lot of work.
Wow.
And then I went from that, I sold that, and I got an IROC Z28.
Oh
It was like
yeah.
an 86.
Nice
and
Oh,
car.
I got-
Z28.
yeah,
IROCs were great.
real fun. And then I had that one for a while, and then same thing, gas guzzler. So like, oh, maybe I'll I got an 89 Mustang LX convertible.
Uh-huh.
And then
Pony edition?
yeah, and then so nice, so fun. It was just a great little
I had a
car.
69 Pony
Nice.
edition.
Ooh,
In that rust color,
Uh-huh.
deep rust. Yeah.
My first car was a 69 302.
Convert. Yeah.
Yeah,
My
yeah.
brother
so
has
nice.
a 68 Firebird convertible.
Still
in San
he's still
Diego.
In San Diego.
Yeah, so it's never gonna go bad.
No.
Never gonna go.
He works
oh,
on cars too.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if I do go back to California, San Diego's the idea, and I'll
Yeah.
probably get another project going out there
Yeah.
just to have something. But
I would like to find that car. I don't have yeah. But I also, to college, I took my grandmother's car.
Ooh, okay.
A 59 Chevy Impala with the fins, silver with red interior, and the very first factory hang-on air.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
See?
That's cool.
Yeah, that's talk about vintage.
Vintage.
Yeah. And I did get it up. It lifted up. And this was in Kansas City. I didn't think, because all the guys kept telling me, do it. See if you can. And I ended up getting it up to 120 outside of Kansas City on the loop.
Yeah.
And I didn't think until I slowed down.
Oh no. And then
And I felt,
yeah.
yep.
Uh-huh.
And that was it. Scared me half to death. But I figured you got to do it once in your life.
Yeah, that's the thing. 120 miles an hour is it's a life experience.
Yes,
Out
it is.
there. One of these days, closest I've gotten is like $180, but I'm like, I'd love to
Wow.
get into something 200 to see if I can hit 200 one time.
Wow.
Once, just to see, because at 180 everything's okay. 180 you're not processing
Yeah.
anything you're saying.
I'll bet.
No.
So it's just a straight as fast as you can go, which is
Yeah.
fun. But just to see that feel like.
Oh, wow.
But I'm old now. And I'm in
Yeah,
my
no.
40s. I got to be more responsible. I got
Yeah.
kids. You know, I can't do anything that crazy.
Well,
But-
that's my children.
Yeah.
15 years ago, gave me the track experience.
Oh, that's so fun. Yeah.
No, I said you guys waited too long. I'm too
You don't
old.
have to.
Yeah, and
you
I
don't
had to
want
let it expire. I couldn't.
Wow.
I just couldn't do it, and they wouldn't transfer it to anybody.
Really?
Yeah.
Surprised.
Yeah,
And that was where you were driving on the track.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
yeah. It's
Even-
here. It was here in like Lamont.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah. Fast. Oh, we're doing some fireworks over there.
yeah.
Yeah, it's the beginning of the game. So
Ah,
Field. Yeah.
must be.
Bears just came out of the tunnel. That's what that is.
Ah. Oh, and that explains what all this traffic
Yes,
is.
that's why it's bad.
Yeah, that's why. And it's going to get terrible until we pass the stadium.
Yep.
All right. What time's your flight at? And
It's not till 3.
Oh,
We're take your time. We're great. Intentionally.
And you're great too.
Oh, I tried.
Yeah, we're
Thank you.
great.
That's-
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I guess we're going to Florida. It is then. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, we.
Yeah, we have our
intentionally-
luggage with us. Yeah.
That's fine.
We have extra clothes at the house. Yeah, for you.
But I'll tell you what, traveling from Florida all the way to Santa Barbara back here, I'm ready to get.
Oh, that's right. So that was
Back.
all in one
All
trip.
in one
You
trip.
did one
Oh,
cross
yeah.
country back and
Left
you
last
loop.
Thursday.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And then, have you been to Santa Barbara?
Uh-huh.
Really nice.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Love
Yeah,
it.
it's beautiful. One of those life experiences I would highly recommend if you haven't.
Yes.
Head back to California.
Uh-huh.
Either start in San Diego or start in Oregon. Get a convertible and drive down the
101.
All on
That's
the
what
one,
we're gonna
all on
do.
the coast.
Yeah,
I was telling her. I said, yeah, I
Mhm.
think we need to do that.
we've
Absolutely. life
we've done the Napa,
Oh,
too.
beautiful. Nice. Yeah.
and it's great.
Yeah.
But everything is so expensive.
Oh.
They want $50 just for a tasting of wine you may not like.
Yeah, and that's so fun. It's just, wine country. Money when my mom's a real estate agent out there.
Uh-huh.
And so I get to see all the housing prices that I'm just
Yeah.
like, you couldn't pay me to live here, but whatever. People want to spend $1.5 million on something. Okay. But I grew up out there. All I wanted to do was get out of wine country as soon
Yeah.
as I could. So
Yeah.
Is that you got out of? Yeah.
Oh,
And
yeah.
what did you want to get out because you just didn't know anything? You wanted
Well-
to explore other places, or were you tired of wine country?
Yeah, it was kind of like I actually it's a great question. In my early, like right out of high school, I was like, I don't ever want to leave Sonoma County. My family's here. I love this. And then I moved to San Francisco for a little while. I was in a cult for a little while. And so while I was out there, I fell in love with the energy of the city. I fell in love with being surrounded by 1 million people. And it truly felt like I came to life when it happened. And after that, I was like, I'm a city boy. I can't not be surrounded by 1 million people. So
Gotcha.
I moved to Hollywood, San Jose, Chicago, and like I just love that feeling of just all those people surrounded it, and I really like it. So yeah, after that, I was like, you couldn't get me to go back to my hometown. I hated it after
Yeah.
that, and it was mostly because it felt dead. Like there was just
Sure.
no energy, no vibrancy.
Yeah.
Oh, got it.
Yeah. If you like to be surrounded by the people, and San Francisco it used to be one of my favorite cities outside of Chicago.
Oh yeah, right. Up to
Used
the
to be.
90s. Up until the
Yeah.
90s. Yeah, it really changed a lot. In the 2000s, all the techie companies came
Yep.
in. Dianne Feinstein just selling everything to Yahoo or Yahoo or whatever it's called.
Yep.
It completely changed the city. Completely changed the city. It's so sad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But prices are high almost everywhere,
Everywhere.
except for small towns, and they're still high.
And there's
small,
still not.
small rural towns.
Small, yeah.
Yeah. And that's part of it. One of the reasons why is that the value of the dollar has gone down about 30% in the last 3 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so it's not just that stuff's more expensive, it's that your dollar buys less, including
Right.
houses. And then you've got all these big corporations like BlackRock that are buying houses in cities
Yep.
and just consuming all of that, so that there's nothing on
No
the
inventory.
no inventory.
Yep.
And then on top of that, the value going down. And unfortunately, it's like, well, there is a big old bubble, several bubbles now.
Yeah.
There are a lot of bubbles right now.
so we'll see what happens with how it's going to go. I'm very fortunate. I in 2021 I bought my first house, and then I just bought another one. So like I'm okay, but it's like we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Understood.
Yeah, but even now I think we're like a record number of foreclosures are happening.
Oh, yeah.
Local banks.
Well,
Local banks are starting to. Yeah.
in California again, it's back again.
Mhm.
So just so you know, I just retired after 45 years of being a broker
Oh, okay.
and
yeah.
licensed in 2 states.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Nice.
so I would get on planes and yeah.
Yeah. So you got to see it firsthand.
Oh yeah.
Oh gosh. Yeah. What states were you licensed in? Here and somewhere else?
Illinois and Florida.
Okay. Yeah.
And then I would fly to Arizona, wherever I'd look
Mhm.
for real estate. But yeah, it's yeah,
Yeah. And you
it was
see-
time because it was time. You were having too much fun.
That's true.
It's true. I wouldn't be able to do this.
Oh, really?
But it took me 8 months to move all my clients to 2 different teams.
Oh, wow. Okay. And so did you have clients that were doing exactly that, kind of like looking for investments and looking for places? to go?
Yes and no. I only had a few looking. Mainly, most were looking for second homes
Mhm.
in Florida,
Yeah.
or permanent, homes.
Yeah.
But here, it was mainly. I did the western suburbs,
Yeah. Okay.
so Lagrange West
Oh,
through,
Okay.
and when Naperville was just being built,
Wow.
I practically
Yeah,
dug
that's
I practically built every home. there.
Wow. That's cool. Yeah. Yeah. To get into Naperville, that's pretty amazing when it was starting up.
Well, that was the best place because everybody wanted more than just 3 bedrooms and a 1-car garage in
Yeah.
all the close by cities. So
Exactly.
yeah,
they
and
want
then they're
family.
all old in
Yeah.
Lagrange and
Oh,
Western
yeah.
Springs. So yeah.
Yeah, Western. Yeah. I was looking at Western Springs houses, so I'm in
Uh-huh.
Berwyn now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but my other house is in Edgewater, so one in Edgewater, one
yeah.
in Berwyn. And I was looking around because my daughter's mom moved to Palos Heights, Hills,
Yeah.
one of the two.
Uh-huh.
So right all around there. So I was like kind of like looking at all these areas, and they were in Oak Park, and then
Yep.
they moved to Palos. And
Yeah.
so I was like,
Okay.
oh, I'll go to Berwyn. It's by there for school and all that stuff.
Sure.
Yeah.
Now they're in Palos, and I'm like, do I want to buy another one out here? Not really. I actually would like to be warm. I don't like being cold at all.
Well, we
Yeah, being from
Yeah,
California.
the bride's parents
Mhm.
are going to they moved out of Illinois, but they own in Florida and Kansas City.
Okay.
They're going to sell Kansas City because he's tired of the cold
Yeah.
and build in North Carolina in the
Okay.
mountains.
Yeah, right. Because it's temperate. It stays
Yeah.
temperate. A lot of people are going to the Carolinas. Yeah, and I like the idea of no like income property state tax, right?
Tennessee.
So Tennessee is one, Florida is
Florida,
one,
Texas.
Vegas is one. So I'm like, okay, maybe I can do something
Yeah.
like that. One of those, we'll see. Or I just end up in California paying all the tax money.
Yeah.
I'm not anti-taxes. I just, it's like,
Right.
As long as you got the rental income to support it. Right?
and that's really it. Like that's kind of the thing. I'm like, okay, fine. I'm just gonna hold on to these 2. I'm gonna rent these out, and then maybe I can afford to live in California.
So you said there's like a record number of foreclosures. Is it because people aren't working? So it can't be because they all have pretty low interest rates if they had them a while, right?
If they had them a while, I think
Yeah.
a lot of it is maybe some of that people are finding that a lot of layoffs are happening. I mean, right now this is the first time in I think 20 years where there's more unemployed people than there are available jobs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The jobs market keeps going down, so that's just there's just a lot of happening of that. And then again, with the dollar being able to buy less and less and less, people just aren't able to keep up with it. And all the utility bills are going up, all the insurance premiums are going up. So there's just going to be a lot of people that aren't going to be able to make all of the ends meet.
Right.
So what's the next thing they do? I guess unfortunately the house goes once they can't. So it's getting ready.
Yeah.
And it's unfortunate. All the indicators are there, and it's just all right. Let's see what happens next. It's unfortunate because nobody wants that, but here it comes.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. Especially with if the Fed lowers the interest rates another quarter point, that might help some, but it might be too late.
Oh yeah, even 0.25%. Because what are the interest rates now? Is like what 6%?
Yeah,
right. It's still not.
It's not low enough.
not low enough. It's
No.
it's not.
You got to get mortgage rates down into the
Yeah.
below 4 to get people to
Yeah,
be motivated to move.
exactly. Yeah, exactly. And to buy something, and even if they can, because
Yes.
again, there's so little inventory available that it just ends up being people stuck in the situations they're in. And that's the problem is, we have all these monthly services, right? Everything is a monthly this, monthly that.
Totally.
And these corporations like BlackRock are trying to turn living into a monthly service. That's what
Yes.
they want. That's the idea. And
The gift
there's
that
money
keeps on
there.
giving. Yeah.
Right, exactly. Sure, there's money there, but at what cost? Like, these are houses. This is homes. This is people building their life. It's not supposed to be for sale like this. But
Yeah, I'm invested in a BlackRock Red.
Oh yeah.
And I mean, it's had pretty good returns, but I'm not there because I like what they do. I just like their return.
Right. It's if you get yourself objective from it, the money's there, and
Yeah.
it makes sense. That's part of the unfortunate problem. It does make sense to do.
But yeah, I don't know. It's like we're gonna be like Europe is. Nobody owns homes; they rent them.
Mm-hmm.
They can't afford it.
No, yeah, yeah, and it's just going to be that everything's renting. I mean, if we had, I don't know, free healthcare, I wouldn't mind. if what's the trade off? I don't need to own a house if I can live fine without having to worry about it.
Exactly.
Most people have to work 2 or 3 jobs to stay afloat. I'm very lucky with my 9 to 5. I'm a cloud infrastructure engineer.
Yeah.
So I don't have to do this to make ends meet. I literally do this to see the city and have fun conversations like this one. So this is what I do. But if I had to do this, had to survive, that would be so hard. If I
Wouldn't it?
A 9 to 5 plus this, I don't see how people aren't burning out.
Are you doing a lot of AI work right now?
I'm not personally, only because the work I do is the way I explain it to people is think of a kitchen. I build the stoves, right? The
Yeah.
developers and programmers do all the cooking.
Yep.
I make sure the stove exists. Gas is not my thing. That's the networking team. I just make the stoves exist, and you really can't automate that level of when I right before 2 years before I retired, I started a data center infrastructure team with the company I work with. Okay.
We were doing pretty much structured cabling and densification.
Nice. Okay.
But it even got to the point where I'm like, I'm done.
Yeah.
Because it's going to go so fast.
Exactly. Yeah, and now data centers are popping up all over the place, and somehow we have to pay for them. But
Yep. That happens, and then as you know, the biggest issue is getting power to them.
right, and it's just what does that end up turning into?
I was reading an article where a lot of these data centers aren't waiting for the power to come; they're just generating their own power and then still building the data center, and then when the power finally gets there, they'll turn it on.
Wow. Okay.
They're doing it with hydrogen fuel cells and stuff like that.
Sure.
I don't know how they'll generate enough power to get to how many megawatts they need.
Exactly. That's quite a bit of juice. I don't see how they could generate it. And if they could, then what are they doing taking out the grid?
Yeah.
It's how much solar is involved there? How much hydroelectric or wind power are they doing? Because they should be forced to recontribute to the power grid, considering how much they take. But that's not going to happen.
I often wonder how long will it be before everybody's got to come and circle back to nuclear energy again.
Right. And it's not like there's anything wrong with nuclear energy. We just haven't done it. But we absolutely should. But people are scared of it.
Yep. There's a football game going on inside there.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, for some reason, I thought they were away. And it's a good thing we going to the airport when we are. If somebody tried to cut it close, I'm afraid they, especially as the game gets out.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. This is the beginning of the traffic.
But it looks like the rain will stop, so they won't have to. There's still people trying to go to the game.
Oh, tons of people.
Mhm.
There's, yeah.
When I used to go with that car, we would get down. We would get down here so early.
Oh, that's smart.
Tailgate over here at the
Yeah. Yeah, and there's the lake over there. Like it's a
Yeah.
great little spot. You can make a day out of it. You can walk to the stadium later.
Yeah, my days of wanting to do it in this weather are very over.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah, because that's the thing. There's people that are right now just like we talk about. It's nice. It's great over here. We talk about it. Like, no, it's not.
Yeah.
You just don't know any better. Yeah, I was definitely spoiled growing up in wine country.
Oh yeah.
I was reading, or I don't know if I read it, I may have heard it from somebody, but I guess all the wine growers and winemakers are seeing the worst worst cut in their business since
yeah.
Prohibition.
Oh yeah.
A lot of people just aren't drinking as much wine, and it's gotten very expensive.
Oh yeah.
So all the wine growers are, and the tariff thing has hurt them in Canada especially.
Oh, especially, yeah. And then on top of that, like, with more people using cannabis, like, a lot of people are drinking less.
Yeah.
No hangover, no calories. I mean, both of those work.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so it is. It's really, they're getting hit in every direction, and it's going to do exactly that. But, yeah, I don't know if it's going to bounce up or back. I don't know. And that's the other thing. I grew up in wine country, never got into wine. I was always like,
Good for you.
just tastes like rotten fruit.
I had a good friend of mine that since passed away, but he got out of school in the early 80s as a pharmacist and did internships in San Francisco.
Yeah.
So every other weekend he went into Napa.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And that's when wine was
Oh,
reasonably priced.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. See, there was really definitely a time for it. The time was the 90s. Up until the 90s and 2000s, that was really when everything was nice.
So when it gets to be 60 degrees in Florida, the people start, and see, I'm fine. He gets cold. I run hot. They're in pants, socks, winter boots, jackets, hats, and gloves.
Oh,
And it's the funniest thing. Or they don't come out at all.
at all. Yeah.
I'm like, no, this is 60s is gorgeous weather, but not rainy.
Right. As long as it's not raining. Yeah. Yeah. That when I lived in LA, if it hit 60 degrees, I would call it sick to work. Listen, I'm feeling under the weather. I can't make it.
Yeah.
I would not leave my house. And then I came out to here. And were you here for the winter in 2013? The polar vortex?
Oh yes.
yeah,
Oh,
absolutely.
yes.
That was the first time I'd ever seen snow in my entire life. That winter. And that winter was bone-chilling cold.
Yep.
It was, and I was like, is this what winter's like? I hate this. I tell people I didn't acclimate. I just have snow-induced PTSD now. If I see snow, I shut down emotionally and mentally. I'm done. So it's bad. Yeah. So I can't stand it. So here when winter comes, like this right here, I'm just like, I don't want to go outside anymore. I'm done. I'll see you in next year.
Well, I like all the weather, every bit, except for I don't like the extreme heat.
Oh yeah.
I don't like Arizona because it's not dry heat.
Mhm.
There's all this blacktop and pools and all the people. Yeah.
I get that. Yeah, I love it. I tell people I'm like a lizard. I'm solar powered. I need it hot. I need it dry. I'm
Yeah.
all for it. I'm very much a desert.
Well, Florida's nice. You just don't go play golf at 2:00 in the afternoon or
Okay.
go run at 2:00.
Is it real humid or?
Yeah,
Yeah, hot.
way too hot, and that's what air conditioning is for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And every place.
And then on the Gulf, it's a beautiful, beautiful sunsets like California,
Oh wow. Okay.
and it cools down.
Okay.
Yeah. So our friends who moved from Miami to Naples and Fort Myers, he goes, we could never go outside in Miami
Oh,
at
wow.
6:00, 7:00, 8:00 at night.
Wow.
But here you can because of the Gulf breezes.
Sure. Okay. And so that's where you're in Naples, Florida.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Interestingly enough, it gets heat is relative. It'll get 92 degrees, but it's the humidity that makes it feel so bad.
Oh. Yeah.
So you get soaking wet.
But as our daughter
Not
told
knowing
us,
some.
Florida is a great place for old people because it's a flat, not no stairs,
Yeah.
and the weather.
Okay.
She goes, "You're going to live longer."
Great. Yeah, that all sounds great to me. Flat, no stairs. I'm fine with that. Okay. Cool.
And then we visit people, and all it is stairs.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
But that's okay.
It takes 2 to 3 days to get
Yeah.
your legs back in stair shape.
Yeah.
And how is it as far as like, how far are you from the beach? How is the ocean?
Oh, well,
levels rising?
we've always had a home 5 miles away.
Okay.
And
Okay.
the reason is because when I want to go to the beach, I want to go to the beach. I
Yeah.
don't want the sand and water to come to me. 'Cause
Okay.
it floods there
Yeah.
due to hurricanes because the Gulf
Yeah.
is still only 44 feet deep
Okay.
at 12 miles out.
Oh wow. Okay.
So
It's like a bowl.
it's like a
Yeah.
bowl.
Yeah.
And that's why it comes in. Where on the Atlantic side, it drops off
Okay.
rather quickly.
Huh.
So that big Hurricane Ian
Yeah.
that we had 4 years ago now.
Mhm.
Literally, people are not in their homes still.
Wow.
Condos on the beach. Yeah,
Yeah.
they still have to walk upstairs if they have electricity.
Okay.
It's not like they've not recovered.
Yeah. So being in at least 5 miles. You
Yeah.
can avoid that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And we built a new house, so it's 150 miles per hour. We're
Okay.
fine.
Nice.
Concrete,
All the windows
all the windows and doors,
are hurricane rated.
Good. Okay.
and a Kevlar storm screens
Ooh, okay.
that keep the lanai.
Mhm.
Yeah, and we have a house generator.
Nice.
Well,
Okay.
we
Yeah.
did one up here too.
Oh, smart. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, you kind of plan for it, which makes a lot.
I
of
got tired of taking my coffee maker to my neighbors who had generators here. When the power would go out in the winter,
sense.
I'd be trudging. Okay, I'm coming over, plugging my coffee maker into your laundry room. Okay, the door's open. Come.
Yeah, I mean, I'm very lucky. I was in Andersonville, and there was a tornado, and that we lost power for 2 days, and that's the
Yeah.
only time I've ever experienced it. And other than that, I'm like, if it was cold and I had no power, I would just die. I don't understand. I don't know what I would do. That's it for me. That's lights out. I'm done. If it's warm, no power, I don't need it. I was in California. I remember the power would go out all the
Yeah.
time, and my dad was from Mexico. We'd light a candle, I'd play guitar, and we'd hang out until the power came back. And I loved it. If the weather's nice, I got no problem with it. But in the winter, no power, that's it for me. I'm done.
Well, the best part about Florida is when the hurricane does go through,
Yeah.
you're back out 40 hours, 24 to 48 hours, and most golf courses playing golf.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. That makes sense. Okay.
Yeah, the hurricanes just they're predictable. And then all
And the
of a sudden-
storms,
Yeah.
they last 1 to 2 hours,
Mhm.
and the lightning is absolutely gorgeous, but you don't want to be outside in it.
That makes sense.
And it's a downpour, and then it's done
Okay.
in the rainy.
Yeah, that seems very cool.
But it is a tourist town.
Yeah.
We grow
That's what I
big
think, yeah.
time. Yeah.
it is.
So we go to restaurants and everything we can before the tourists get into town.
Yeah, because it's a big spring break town, a big summertime town.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was looking at it again because I do like a little more intense heat. Like I was looking in Nevada.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is, the taxes make a lot of sense.
Yeah.
They're doing a lot to like grow more trees out there. They're just terraforming the area.
Oh, I know.
So I think that's great. I think it's gonna cool down in a pretty reasonable way. It's safe from
I hope so.
earthquakes. It's pretty safe, no tornadoes
Yeah.
or anything like that. So I'm like, okay, I think it makes sense. And I was out in last December. I was out there, and it seems like all the construction they're doing. It's nice little burby town, nice little things like that.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
So I was like, okay, it seems like it might be the place to go. We'll see. It's not out like insanely priced yet, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Those data centers, they love it out there. 'Cause
Yeah,
it's
I'm sure.
Flat, easy, and no natural disasters.
That makes sense.
But yeah, we'll see.
Wow, look at all this getting redeveloped.
I know. Residential, commercial, mixed use. Habitat's going in there.
Oh, is that right?
Okay.
Yeah, I used to live out here when Polar Vortex 2013. This is where I moved to hometown. So
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Lawn area right over here. So yeah, it's interesting to see. It's building up. It's getting to housing prices are certainly going
Yeah.
up.
It just said Chicago Housing Project.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
There,
that's what I
too.
saw. Yeah,
Yeah,
so they're
yeah.
building
Those
full
were all the ones that
Yeah.
they knocked them all down.
Mm-hmm. And then
Well, this looks a lot nicer than it did 10 years ago on the left.
right.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and I remember this, and to me, this whole area is like this is by the airport. Like it's
Yeah.
gonna be run down. It's not gonna be good, but they're doing their things to build it up. That's
Yeah.
for sure. Just to get it nicer, and it makes sense. Just to grow a little more, just do a little more stuff.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. It's like we're still making more humans, and they actually have to go somewhere. So
Yeah.
there's always going to be new real estate, new developments, new stuff.
Yep.
Because people don't move.
Yeah, that and still going to have people that want to come and immigrate in here. For sure.
Oh, yeah. This is a melting pot here.
Oh, of course it is.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's so I do stand up comedy, and I'm working on a joke about. So I'm Mexican, 100% Mexican.
Okay.
Mexican DNA and Native American DNA is 99.9% identical.
Okay.
Okay. So the joke I'm trying to put together is how did Europeans cross an ocean, make a fake border that only exists on paper, and then call us immigrants?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Right? I'm like, how is that the thing? And it's like, okay, yeah, other cultures come where it's a big old melting pot, but it's like, we didn't immigrate. We've been here for 14,000 years.
Yes.
What?
Yes.
That's really a good point.
Yeah.
Yeah. So whenever we would visit one of his brothers who used to live a long time in Phoenix but lives in San Diego,
Mm-hmm.
the Heard Museum,
Mm.
I would go there, and I just have an affinity for some of the silver
Oh, yeah.
and I have a lot of little pieces. I never bought anything big, but yeah.
What's the Heard Museum do? I don't know that.
Oh, it's
It's kind of Native
Native.
American.
Okay.
oh yeah,
Sure.
You know, a lot
And-
of pieces, and that they're.
history and
You like to
music.
go into their
Yeah.
store where they have all the Native American.
and we'll watch. And one day we were there when they a tribe brought some of their jewelry in,
Mm-hmm.
and Heard was there wanting to buy it. Yeah,
That's cool.
it's a beautiful museum.
That's nice, and they support local tribes.
Oh,
and have
yes.
this great economy.
Yes.
That's good to know. Yeah, so-
Very much so.
very cool. Yeah, I have a buddy who's in Prescott. Yeah, Prescott, Arizona. And
Uh-huh.
he really loves it out there. And I'm like, hey, maybe it's hot. It's nice. You've got a lot of the the canyons and all that stuff
Yeah.
out there. So there's a lot to it. Maybe
But if it rains, it floods.
that's what
That's the problem there. They just had rain. Who was there and said, yeah, I was just in Phoenix and it rained for like 3 hours and the streets were flooded. The canals were, because they have to have canals to move that water out.
Yeah. And it always overflows. Yeah, there in certain parts of Texas in the same way. Get too much. I think this person.
Here's what the problem was: is there's no stoplight.
Yes, and people don't know who to go, so we're gonna go now. They were supposed to, but I'm not.
Okay. They need a generator.
It's just, there's a light here, and then I was driving in Wicker Park, and you know that 6 corners right there.
Yeah.
All the lights are out.
Oh,
I was surprised. I was like, "How's nobody dead? Like this is crazy. Like
That's
nuts."
that is disastrous.
Yeah, and the guy I was dropping off with, he works there, and he's like, "This has been out since yesterday." He's like, "And it was almost an accident yesterday." He's like, "Every time you come out here, you see someone get hit." I don't know why it took me so long to turn back on. But
When you said you took off during the pandemic,
Mhm.
We only had 1 month
Oh, really?
of real. Oh yes, I was back in with gloves,
Wow.
masks, signing waivers, having clients sign waivers.
Yeah.
You couldn't touch anything in houses.
Mm-hmm.
Not even like open up a cabinet door or
Oh, yeah.
the sliders. Yeah, that went on for about 2 months, and then everything started getting eased up.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, at the very beginning, it was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
we don't know. Don't touch anything. Don't
Yeah.
grab anything from the outside in.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that was, yeah. And then
No,
it just-
I was back to work in April.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, I think Florida shut down for 2 weeks. And
Yeah.
that was it.
Yeah.
And it really depended on where you were.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, I had my daughter, she had a little hole in her heart when she was born.
Oh,
And so I was like, I didn't want to get sick. I didn't know how to affect
Right.
the heart, all that
Right.
stuff. But from 2020 until 2023, she gave me COVID 4 times.
Mm.
So, because she would go get it at school and then bring it
Yeah.
back. So after a while, I was like, what am I doing? Like,
Yeah.
what am I doing? She's going to get it. She's already got it. So I might as well just quit.
Yeah. Our daughter got it. She's an emergency
Mhm.
medicine
Okay.
doctor, and
Yeah.
she got it, and she is a long hauler.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, it's been, and she's just started with 2 other doctors their own practice of functional medicine and cancer, and so these 3 women up in Libertyville.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
Well, that's good. Yeah, I know they're kind of
Yeah.
understanding long haul a little more, which is good. They're kind of figuring how it's why it's the way it is. So
Yeah.
maybe they'll get some ways.
that's why Lauren, our daughter, changed. Yeah, well, she'd always been into health and all of that.
Yeah. But then it was like, here, now you got something to do. I was driving somebody, and they had a really great phrase, because they, a victim of domestic violence at home, they were shot and lost the ability to walk fully and regained that. And he said, the way you suffer in life is a blueprint for how you're meant to serve. And it sounds like your daughter took that lesson.
Yeah.
Of the things she was
Yeah.
going through. She said, this is
Oh.
what I can do. This is how I can help you.
Yep.
And turned it into something. Which airline are you?
Southwest.
Southwest. Right. But yeah, so that's great. She found a niche, turned it into something.
Yeah, that's what
Oh,
she's
yeah.
doing. Take a little time to build it up, but I think she'll do well.
Oh, yeah.
Well, John, it's been a pleasure.
Yeah, it really has, John.
Yeah, likewise, Mr. and Mrs. Doug. I hope
Yeah, it has been a pleasure.
Yeah.
All right,
John, all the best to you.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah. May I get out on my side? Okay. I always ask. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Oh, well, it would help if I got out of the seatbelt.
Either way, I'm just trying to keep you.
Yeah, you just. All right.